Hey, what's up? It's your girl Avery, and we're back. I know I'm running a little late. With the best games from round 3 of the spring seasonal draft tournament. Very excited for the games this week. Again, want to apologize for the late video. I was a little sick, but in the meantime, I put out the replay thread. Technically, Autumn did the Terra Captains and draft stats, but the replay thread is all mine right beneath it. I've only finished week 1 so far. I expect week 2 and 3 to be finished this weekend, and 4 and the rest of them to follow suit. I plan on updating it pretty regularly. Again, I'm watching all these matches anyway, so I know them. I'm very familiar with all of them. But beyond that, very exciting week this week. All the games were very good. A lot of good results, a lot of good matches. But with all that said, let's jump into game 1. Charcoal Rider versus Flycelium. Great match we have here. Again, as always, I pre-watch them, but do like a live-ish reaction. I hope you all enjoy, and let's get going. Armor Rouge lead into the Weavile. Gonna click knockoff, get rid of the item. Hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Okay, it's gonna pivot out. Pheasantipity, a fairy. Go straight into the poison type as the Heat Wave misses. Garchomp comes in. Psychic comes out. Drops 25%. No item revealed. Probably Roselia, I imagine. Maybe Assault Vest. Probably not Assault Vest. But it's been eating these special hits. It's probably going to, set rocks up. Ruination comes out. Citrus? No Citrus. Probably either a Roselli or an Assault Vest. I doubt it's Assault Vest, though. Earthquake on the Corv. Nothing happens. U-turn going to come out. Probably a Defog. Boots on the Armor Rouge as Sinisha comes back in. Eats the Armor Cannon. Oh, with Heat Proof. That's right. I forgot it has Heat Proof. And Scalds. Now this Sinisha is going to be pretty much out of the game as Corviknight comes in to die to an Armor Cannon. This is going to bring in the Weavile, which of course, Weavile doesn't take damage? Takes boots? What's the item? Ice Spinner crit comes out. Wow. Double crit? That's going to knock out the Pheasantipity as Empoleon comes in. Surely you have to be expecting Band with it only clicking one move and it doing that much damage. I guess with a crit, it's kind of hard to calc, though. Wow, no Terra on the Raging Bolt as the Ting-Lu comes back in to eat an Ice Beam. Not really the greatest switch-in, but Garchomp comes out, returns back a big crit. Whirlwind gets clicked, Empoleon comes in. Earthquakes. Ice Beam, Earthquake, Empoleon drops. There's no flying or really ground resist on this team. Yeah, there's no ground resist on this team. Surely there's something in the back that we don't see that wasn't brought as Battlebond Greninja comes out. This thing comes out. Terra Fairy. Oh, wait, this is the Terra, so that means Raging Bolt isn't the Terra? Certainly has a bunch of Spadef. Maybe it's Scarf? I can't believe that Surf didn't kill. Psyshock comes out, kills. This thing gonna have to eat a knockoff here. Loses its boots as it's gonna come in Garchomp. Garchomp comes in. Ice Shard. It's not Choice Banded. As Ogerpon comes in, it's gonna be slower. Ice Spinner. GG. Yeah, that was actually a very quick match. Very high intensity hyper offense. Just really cool. Charcoal Riders team, I think, is really good. He's a great player, Lottie God, on the forums, if you don't know him. And I hope that he continues to do well, and we get to see him again at some point later down the line. But Flycelium taking the win here. Very proud. This is a very cool team. I really don't love the Terra Fairy. Terra Iron Moth when you could have the Terra Raging Bolt. But I think this seems really interesting with the Ting-Lu, the Sinisha, Weavile, Corv. It's a very cool team. It also looks like maybe the Corv might be a Terra Captain. Very interesting. Moving on to game 2, we have Gates of Ivory versus NWC Crossoff with a Prinplup lead. Very cool very cool team by Gates of Ivory, by the way. Meow, presumably another Raging Bolt Terra, Pheasantipity, and then instead of an Armarouge as there was in this game, there's a Ceruledge, which I think might be even better. And then, ooh, what a killer team on the other end. I'm looking at that Iron Valiant, Garchomp, Gren. Ugh, that's the stuff to die over. I love teams like that. Knockoff comes out on the Fez. Knocks off the Shuckleberry, makes sense, as Diancie comes in. U-turn. Gonna eat a Toxic Chain. Meowscarada comes in. U-turns out again. Going into the Prinplup. Moonblast comes out. I imagine we're going to trade rocks here. Roost comes out as rocks go up. Okay. Prinplup flip turns on the Tizarina. Brings out the Meowscarada. U-turn comes out. Wow, that is banded damage for sure. U-turn comes out on the Fez. Garchomp comes in. And with no Shuckleberry, you die, my guy. Bolt comes in. Reveals boots. Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Crown is in. Treads is in. Tachyon Cutter. Expect a Rapid Spin here, I imagine. Yep, Rapid Spin, because there's no Ghost type. Moves the hazards. Iron Head's going to come out. Earthquake's going to come out. That actually is a better play. Again, well, I guess there's a ground resistant Tizarina. Greninja forces out the Iron Treads. Prinplup comes in. Gonna flip turn out, I imagine. Ooh, and it looks like it's Life Orb. Flip turn comes out. Yep. What's going to come in? The Meowscarada. Looking to get that momentum. Just going to sack that off. I might have gone Garchomp, although it depends on what kind of Garchomp set you have. Bolt comes in. Crown comes in. Treads, eats a Tachyon. Doesn't love that, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to die. Meowscarada comes in. It's going to click Knockoff. Clicks Knockoff. Banded. Maybe it's not banded. Definitely not pads. Removes the Rocky Helmet. Bolt comes in on the spikes. But, Terra Blast looking kind of free here. That Iron Crown is definitely Assault Vest. I wonder if it's Specs. Tachyon. You probably roost up here and then flip turn out the next turn. Garchomp is in. Earthquake comes out, does half. Flip turn. You're going to eat the Rough Skin, but thankfully you knocked off the Rocky Helmet. Earthquake comes out. Ooh, and you stay in for this Terra Blast. Crown comes in. Gets tacked. Ceruledge comes in now. Tachyon. As it Bitter Blades and recovers pretty much up to full. No item revealed. Gren comes in. Prinplup comes in. Terra Water. That's interesting. So maybe the Meowscarada is Scarf to beat the Battle Bond boost right here? I imagine it has to be. You click 1, 2, lives, Flower Trick, and it dies. And that just leaves the Iron Valiant versus if you're... Oh, your attack booster? Oh, I thought you were going to Vacuum Wave into whatever that thing is. Knocks off the Choice Scarf. Shadow Sneak doesn't take it out. And knockoff kills. Wow. Knocked off the pads. Interesting set. Very cool game. Good job, NWC Crossoff. Very exciting game. Very good game. I hope to see more of you in the tournament, and best of luck in your future tournaments, Gates of Ivory. Very cool game. I hope you're happy with how you played. I mean, that was a great match. And we move on to our final game, Agency is Own versus Harris's Awesome. These two both have very cool teams. I like them both. I really like the Anam Dragonite here with the Ting Lu, and then Torn Palafin has been very popular. But the addition of Garchomp I think is very interesting. Goldengo provides a nice little edge to that. Another Diancie and another Tizarina. And then, of course, who can forget the low tiers of Muck and Bellossom? Oh, I love Muck so much. And Bellossom is actually is a pretty cool low tier pick. Probably only like 1 or 2 points. It's a very interesting mon. I'm excited to see what it does here. Without further ado, let's click into our final game of Week 3. Rotom Wash lead into the Palafin. Wisps, good as gold. Shadow Ball, probably Scarf. You're slower normally, right? Slower normally, probably a faster Goldengo and a slower Rotom Wash, I imagine. Not like Scarf for Scarf per se. Eats a Ruination. Synthesis is back up. Muck comes in. Toxic Spikes are going to go down. Knockoff comes out. Okay. Roselli Berry. Alright, that's interesting. I said Ice Punch comes out. Maybe a little defensive? That's interesting that it lived that. I know Muck has a lot of high HP attacking stat. Rough Skin comes out. Ooh, it's not going to Jet Punch. It's going to Flip Turn. I think he's looking for either a Scarf, like a Bulk Up. Very interesting play here. Tornadus is probably the Terra. Probably going to... Oh, didn't Terra here. Ting Lu, Ruination, knocked off the leftovers. Probably going to be a Stealth Rock this turn, I imagine. Yeah, Stealth Rock's on the Tizarina. Rapid Spin, Ruination. Yep. You're going to Rocks again? Ruination again? Okay. As the Power-Up comes out, you can't really be risking the hell of that. Payback? Alright. Synthesis. What are you going to do? Ruination? Okay. Are you just sacking the Ting Lu here? I feel like sacking the Ting Lu is wrong. Surely you just go like Blossom or something? Because we know it's Rapid Spin, Power Whip, Synthesis. It can't really hit the Blossom. And why was there no Terra on the Enamorous right there? Triple Axle? Maybe that's why the Blossom didn't come in? But you also sacked your Enam, most of your health on your Ting Lu for nothing? So you just really gotta send this thing out. Terra's the Blossom. Okay, now we have a game. Eats a knockoff. Huge knockoff. Quiver Dance. Super effective too. As the poison comes out, Sludge Bomb. Oh, but it's now poisoned. It looked like it was going for the Quiver Dance sweep here. And honestly, it probably would have done a pretty damn good job. Quiver Dance is back up. Too low to click Strength Sap again, unless you can't click it here because Clear Body. Oh, you still get the HP from that even though the stat doesn't drop? I know Parting Shot doesn't let you, whatever. Heals up, okay. Air Slash looking for the flinch. I really don't love that play. Strength Zap. Knockoff. Huge crit. Strength Zaps again. U-turn goes out. Gonna attack here. Giga Drain. He can just keep on flipping in and out though. But you get a Quiver Dance up. Knockoff. Because this forces you to Strength Zap. Yeah, brings you back up. You're just gonna run out of PP, right? You lose this because then you Quiver Dance up here, yeah. And then you go for a Strength Sap the next turn. And then a Giga Drain. But is it ever going to do enough damage? And that doesn't heal you fast enough. So that does 25. That brings you up to... I can't do math. But see, you go for like a Strength Sap here. No, see, you're wasting too much Giga Drain PP. You need to go for a Strength Sap there. And sure, you... Terra Blast! Oh my god, that didn't kill? But wow! Can't Strength Sap the Goldengo. And now you're slower. This thing's gotta be Scarf. Oh, if it is... Oh, but that doesn't do enough. And Fairball is just gonna... Shadow Ball didn't kill. Lowers that. But you can't Strength Sap. Oh, so you to live another hit. Now, are you faster? You should be faster than the Torn, right? Palafin Jet Punches. And that's it. That's your sweep right there. Dragonite comes in. Dragon Dance. Is this just going to get up a Trick Room? Trick Room goes up. Are you Extreme Speed? You're not Extreme Speed. Meteor Beam. Oh, but it lives. It lives. And you click Roost. I guess you were expecting a Moonblast. But that's just going to be game over, my guy. This thing comes in. Moonblast. Moonblast the Rotom. GG. Wow. Crazy game. If that poison never happened, I think Blossom just wins. Yeah, Blossom just clicks Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain. That's, well, you got Shadow Ball there. That's too low. Giga Drain. You really had to save your Giga Drain PP too, which I didn't think was the smartest. But, I mean, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Great game. I can't believe you threw away your Enamorus and your Muck too, and really half your health on Ting-Lu. But otherwise, a great game. And again, if you want to see more amazing, wonderful games like this, check them out in the replay thread. Coming this week. I don't have weeks 2 and 3 up, but they'll be there soon enough. I promise. And in the meantime, watch the games as they're coming out live here in whatever this thing is, the round 4 thread. I got my win this week. Yeah, we're swagging out, chat. But otherwise, yeah. A lot of great games here. OG Albino played in one this week. Very exciting. A lot of good games. I'm excited to see. Oh, Lottygod. Look at that. Lottygod won. All right. And with that being said, that's the video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time. And I'll see you next week, hopefully Monday if I'm not sick, with week 4. Have a nice day.